Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today on what is a huge and momentous day for Rangers. The takeover has been completed. Rangers are in the hands of new owners. It's a consortium led by Andrew Cavenagh and of course the 49ers investment. They have assumed a 51% stake in the club, which clearly gives them majority control. What are the headlines coming out of this today? Well, first of all, the consortium is in. Andrew Cavenagh will be taking over as chairman, with Parag Marat becoming the vice chairman. Now, of course, he is involved at Leeds, but the deal had to be cleared by the SFA. That happened late last night. The SFA approval was granted with commitments in place regarding the dual ownership issue, but Andrew Cavenagh and Parag Marat will be taking the chairman and vice chairman board, and it means that certain others will be leaving the club in this instance. So Dave King and John Bennett are no longer shareholders, and staying on the bench for Rangers, on the board for Rangers will be Fraser Thornton, who of course has been the chairman. John Halstead is staying, and George Taylor. Leaving the board are Graham Park, Julian Wolhart and Alistair Johnson. They will no longer be a part of the board. 20 million will be injected into the club straight away, and that will be available in terms of transfers. Rangers do have good wiggle room, if you like, in terms of the FSR requirements, but that 20 million goes in on top of what Rangers had planned anyway, and of course any transfers that come into the club. So a much bigger budget in terms of players coming in. Now, this needs to be formally approved at an EGM, and that will take place on June the 23rd. You'll be starting to get your invites for that coming out fairly soon, and then we'll begin to hear a wee bit more from them, what their plans are in place then. There is an open letter available on the club website from the new owners and new investors, along with biographies of the consortium members. So it's not like back in the day where we'll remember the dark days when we had these mystery investors. Everyone who's involved in it is being put forward and mentioned. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely massive for Rangers. It's not a shock. We've known it has been coming for a number of months. But what this does is, first of all, it gives us a huge shot in the arm, because Dave King had referenced that there was investor fatigue among the previous investors, and it gives us access to financial muscle that we just haven't had. Not only that, it opens up the doors to us internationally in terms of things like sponsorships and deals and whatnot. There's also a lot of shared knowledge going about that business that we'll be able to get involved in. I think what this offers for us as Rangers fans is a fresh direction. I think that we've been treading water for a while. The previous board, they didn't know how to fix things, because if they did, they would have. And unfortunately, every year it was more mistakes, and that compounded the situation, leaving us in the state that we saw in the last campaign. But now is a time to look forward. Now is a time to start to begin to start this new chapter. Now is a time, I think, that Rangers fans can get excited. Now, this doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect. They are going to do things on occasion that we don't like, and they will make mistakes from time to time. You would hope they would make less of them, and you would hope that they would be able to deliver a more ambitious approach to running Rangers. Rangers is a very, very big football club with a worldwide following, huge amount of fans to tap into. But we've got things wrong on the park, we've got things wrong in our transfer dealings, we've got things wrong at boardroom level, and it hurts us. You can't keep making wrong decisions and hope to be successful. So all eyes on the new guys, but yes, it's done, it's finished. They've gone to a lot of trouble for a fakeover, I'll say that for them. I mean, maybe they just planned to sell season tickets at the end and it went on too long and before they knew they were here. But no, it's real, it's done. Rangers have new owners and a new era begins. Loads more coverage of this over on Heart and Hand and Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand and we'll see you over there. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.